Ja, hallo, hallöchen. How are you guys today? Welcome in on this fine Thursday evening. We're here in Nigeria and we gonna follow the Niger River all the way to Niamey. I hope I pronounced it correctly. So, the capital of Niger. It's not in the stream title because Twitch flagged the country word Niger. Yay, Twitch. Thumbs up. So, welcome in everybody. Also, good evening, Nights Up. How you doing?
Good evening. I'm fine, thank you.
What do you say that we cannot write the word Niger, like the land, into the
I
stream
can only
title?
shake my head in despair.
How else would you call that country? I don't know.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Weird stuff to happen. But we got a nice golden hour over here. It's pretty early in the morning. I want to know if I have the nameplates on or off. We're in the middle of nowhere in Nigeria, short before the border over to Niger. And then when we said hello to Niamey, we are going to go to the country Burkina Faso and their capital. I spent the day flying from... Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Good evening, Solidev.
Solidev.
Okay. Happy munching. Nom nom nom.
Crunchity.
I had something special to munch on today. Ungarischen Baumkuchen.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask me
Where did
how
you
to
get that from?
translate that. At the fair or exhibit.
They told it there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this were real people from Hungary, not just lookalikes. But
Well, I mean, to Vienna, it's not that far from them.
no, but there are often people who say they are from there and then they're not. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Good. I had fish fingers with fried potatoes. Not very exciting.
Better than nothing.
Yep.
This is yay. So, haha, I forgot that. So, fuel pump on. Everything else is already on. Fuel.
But what a loud bird.
Yes. But you know, every time the little birds, dogs are the loudest. Like a chihuahua. Ruff, 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 ruff.
Chihuahuas. I hate them.
Yeah.
I hate all these little rats.
That barks. That bark.
I like large dogs, but little ones, no.
So you like dogs. Real one. So.
Real ones, yeah.
Okay. You doing? Doop, doop. We got fuel pressure. That's good.
Question.
Hmm?
Tail wheel lock on or off?
When taxiing off, when taking off on?
No, the question is it on or off?
Well, I can't tell you that. I don't know.
No, it's on. Okay.
Spitty is spitting. Nice spitty, good spitty.
No. Where is that runway? Okay.
Yeah, today at the exhibit for caravans and camping stuff, it was pretty nice. But something weren't to like look at there. We wanted to look at diesel heaters or heating systems, but they just had the Truma for the caravans,
Yeah.
but not the solo standalone ones. Look. Otherwise, we almost found everything. The almost is just because of the diesel heater.
Yeah. I had to go back to my caravan yesterday.
Okay?
I discovered I forgot my fancy headphones, my Bluetooth ones that I only recently bought so I could listen to music
Okay.
without getting the neighbors upset. And I left them in the caravan. So I had to get in
Oopsie!
there. It was pitch dark. Fortunately, the caravan was parked so that I could open the door. I have no idea where the runways
Yeah,
are here.
I know where.
Ah, over there. Yeah.
We got the tent in front of the caravan. I don't know how to call that in English.
It's awning. AW awning.
Awning. Okay.
Yeah, like in awful.
We got that one. Pretty nice. With the depth of 250. So 250 centimeters deep. So that we have some space when the weather isn't
Yeah.
good outside.
Yeah.
And we don't trip over each other. Ooh! That was close. I hope nobody saw that.
Did you almost tip over?
Yeah, it had the tendency. Something is not right with my seating position. You know, if you once moved, when you have once moved the paddles or the chair that's not like always, then
Uh-huh.
it's annoying.
I have that in the car sometimes when it's in the garage.
Oh, yes,
I
exactly.
used to be in a garage where the master mechanic was a huge guy and he just couldn't possibly sit in there with my settings, so he had to move the seat. And whenever I got the car back from him, it took me until I finally found good position again. Took me ages.
I have the exact same problem at the moment. My car feels not like my car at the moment. So,
What is that? I see an Edorin.
Edorin, that's the halo thingy. The halo fly thingy. I do not remember how it's
No,
called.
no, that's the player's name.
Yeah, Edorin flies that weird.
It's the D77TC. Yeah.
Yes, that's the halo thingy.
Okay.
I will never remember its name. The pelican. Thank you.
Good evening, by the way.
Hey, buddy, welcome in. So, are we ready to rumble? Edorin can start on his spot.
Yes. Yeah.
So then, there is music over here. There is music over there. Here we go. Woo hoo hoo hoo. So top. Here we go.
Come on. She's doing it again. Okay. Got her off the ground.
Woohoo!
But of course, she had to dip a wing first.
Whee! And off we are. So there's Kainji Lake. And we're gonna follow that lake to the river of Niga. And then we follow the Niga in IFR manner. We almost always IFR today, Nightsap. Either we follow a river or we follow a road.
Yeah, or a railway.
Railway not today, just river and road.
No.
Come on. There the guys. The city we took off from was called New Busa. What happened to old Busa?
Who knows?
So, here we go.
Oh, yes. I just wondered why it couldn't really get up to speed.
Flaps?
Flaps.
Classic.
And this plane actually
Nights
has
up.
proper flaps.
Nuts up. Look back.
behind me.
Yeah. Look who's at the airport.
it, it had to happen. It had to happen. Uh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
The king of the plains.
Hey, Lima Kilo, how you doing?
Good evening.
Yes, you missed many valleys and mountains. I'm not that addicted. Really? Are you in rehab?
That's true.
Yeah.
You missed the beginning of the last Saturday, which was probably the wildest part.
How you doing, Lima Kilo? What have you been up to? Ah, there's Old Boosa. Somewhere over there. See it on the
Okay.
map. Why is this my fault? Ah, visiting the Zep region again.
That's dangerous.
We decided for our first ride with the caravan there. We will go to Neuschwanstein.
Füssen.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not that far away, and I wanted to see Neuschwanstein Castle.
Yeah. But I warn you, it's so touristy.
I already heard that.
It will probably, if you go outside the main season, it's tolerable, but it's a big money grab.
Okay. I just want to say, been there, done that.
One of the disappointing things is you cannot go in the castle on your own.
Yes.
You can only go in guided groups.
Yes, but I can understand that.
Yeah, but I mean, that is something that I always resented because I like to take my own time.
Yeah, but Nights Up, actually, I can understand them why they do that.
Yeah, I can understand that too, but it's nothing that I'm too
Fond of.
keen on. And I've done, I think, 2 or 3 tours, so I know them now.
Yeah. But I want to say, been there, done that, pretty.
Yeah. And the surrounding area is nice.
Yeah, it's not only because of Neuschwanstein, but also to get to know the caravan. How is that working?
Yeah.
What do we have to improvise or do different when mom's around, and so on.
And there is a lake nearby called Hopfensee, and on that lake or shore there are some very nice campgrounds.
Yeah, I know. I saw them. And I actually
Yeah.
chose one of them. Just need to give them a call to save our spot, a spot for us.
That lake, about a few years ago, that lake had disappeared. They had to do something, so the whole lake was drained. So people who booked a holiday there were rather disappointed to find that there was no lake.
So you could walk across.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of artificial dam or something like that,
Okay.
and that needed repairs, and so they had to let all the water out. And
Oopsie. I hope that March will be here fast. It's when we get our caravan.
somehow I thought the Schmitty was faster, but the top speed I'm getting is 276. And that's going absolutely full blast.
Finally. Finally, you cannot fly away.
the Burger that I normally fly is faster, quite a bit.
Normally, the Schmitty is faster than the Spitty.
I thought so too, but I mean, this is it?
Let's say it was before the patch.
Maybe there is a booster I can use.
Just don't blow up your engine. Is this a... Oh, that should be a bridge or something. That weird spot here.
Watched most of Murph's Wednesday stream, and the interesting bit was towards the end, he actually connected a PlayStation and showed a beta version of the sim as it looks on the PlayStation.
Okay.
And it looked good. I mean, it looked basically like a 2020.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the textures were a little bit simplified. But I mean, for somebody who only has PlayStation, it's a great opportunity.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope they
And there's
don't mess up the sim when they implement the PlayStation into the normal
I,
servers.
well,
Honestly.
they will keep that separate, obviously, because there is no. They said definitely there is no cross-platform playing possible. So you cannot fly with somebody on the PlayStation, and they can't fly with us. So that means they must keep the servers quite separate,
Okay. But
which
doesn't
which would
that.
annoy me if I had the PlayStation, that I can only fly with PlayStation people.
Yeah, I wanted to say, doesn't that miss the purpose of having the PlayStation
Yep,
peoples?
yep.
Yeah, true, Solidaf, true. Whee!
Will be visible. Okay, but then the question is it also going to work vice versa? Will they see us?
Okay, that's cool.
Well,
So fingers crossed.
we'll see.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Okay, Solidaf, thank you. DJ Sully on the move.
Okay, sounds like a good idea.
Yay! Food uploaded. Check. So, next airport. It's Delta Romeo Romeo Golf. Ah, Lima Kilo, the sky painter. Painting happy little string clouds. Just don't wash your plane. Whee! Now I got a trail too. One painted by Lima Kilo. Looking pretty.
We only have one airport in the middle. No, yeah, I see there is one here. There is Gaia.
Delta Romeo Romeo
That's right.
Golf, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not much
It's
around here.
not an area with a lot, yeah.
Or at least not on our route.
Well, flying the Schmitty, I'm not too angry about having not so many takeoffs and landings. It's more relaxing.
But if you insist, we can try to land on the ground, fields,
No.
etc.
Absolutely no.
I had a coffee before stream. Not working. How fast are you?
Still doing my maximum to 7.5, 7.6.
Okay. Whee!
I can slow down a bit so I can catch up.
That must be a big delta here or something. If you look down.
Yeah.
It's not just the river as Microschrott shows.
Yeah.
Then a few nautical miles we cross the border into Niger.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bridge, but I guess it's too close to the water. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's too
on,
dangerous.
when it's so flat on both sides of the river, then the bridges are not very high.
Well, you can hope. Or can't we?
Hmm?
But we can hope. Pelican won't fit under that. Nah, I don't think so. Pelican would go through that. Kapow. How would a Stitch say? Pow, 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 pow. Yes, sometimes you would wish that. Just for kicks. Oh, 30 nauticals and we're over the border. To Burkina Faso.
Okay.
Edorin has the zoomies going. Meow. There was the Lima Kilo. Did you have too much beans, Lima Kilo? It's Morse code. Okay. What did you Morse bring me chocolate? Or I want cheesecake? Whee! So, next airport coming up in 20 nauticals. Roundabout. Delta Romeo Romeo Golf.
Yay!
And we're gonna land there. The Spitty wants some dead dino
Yeah,
juice to sip on.
if we only have such a small number of airports, it might as well land at all of them. There's only one more coming up after that, before the
What?
final one. I think,
What?
if I saw that correctly.
So there's Gaia, then there is
Oh, yeah, there's another small
La
one. Yeah,
Tapoa,
yeah,
Diori
okay.
Hamani, Terra
Oh, yeah, and
und
I overlooked all these white ones on little map. How could I possibly overlook them?
I don't know. Are your glasses clean? Are they on your nose?
Yeah, no, because they're usually the ones that are most fun.
Ah, there's Sally Duff. Going wee! And the Sea Fury.
Yep. Fury.
I hope that plane works out for you, Sally Duff. It's fun to fly.
Okay. And the runway goes across our flight route.
Yes,
So
90 degrees to it. So we crossed the border. We're in Niger.
mhm.
So will we make it? Do I have enough fuel? All those questions.
Here we go.
Wheelies out.
You know what I got?
No.
-2
Ooh.
in a Schmitty.
We have to mark this on the calendar. And tell Catbird.
And don't mention that the other one says -536. I always go by LRM. That's much nicer to me than the other one.
Oh, mine are pretty accurate together. The one says 27, the other says 29.
Okay. Not the case here.
Oh, there is Solidaf and Edorin. Look what a pretty bird you are.
It's a nice bird.
There comes
Here
Lima
comes
Kilo.
Mike.
Like the professional. trim the trees. Thank you. Good. Plain. Nice. Plain. Quack quack.
That is a good dad joke. I like
Actually
that one.
cute. Ah, that's why it was using all the battery power. I had the pitot heat on.
Hmm.
I never can unsee it now. You're welcome. So. I had 16 gallons left. That's quite too little.
Yep.
That's all the flatness I can bear today. You sure? There you got another one. So, here we go.
Did you lose your electricity?
Yes, I forgot to deactivate the pitot heat. The pitot heat is sucking the battery dry, even whilst flying. Wait, come on, up with you, little. Thank you. So, do you want to be cleared for Bravo Echo Delta? Lima Kilo? Okay, Lima Kilo, you're cleared for Bravo Echo Delta via the Kilo Lima Oscar Star. Have a good night, buddy.
Good night.
There's a Boston elf. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Boston Elf.
Maybe there is a warthog appearing soon.
There's what?
A warthog appearing soon.
Oh, you think so? Could be.
That's the typical Boston Elf plane.
Yep.
No worries. We're still here for a moment or two. Everything okay? Back there, Sally Duff? Or shall we do a circle and wait for you? Yay, up yes. Whoop whoop. Yes, Sally Duff is also here. Today in the Sea Fury. We just took off from Delta Romeo Romeo Golf. And the next airport we're going to is Delta Romeo Romeo Papa. And the one after that is Delta Romeo Romeo November. Yeah, Delta Romeo Romeo Papa is the next one we're going to. Ah, Matzep is over there. Nice. Mudlands. Running. We're not running with wolves, but running with rivers. So we're closing in on Niamey. There's a Boston elf. Whoop whoop. Let's do a touch and wind. It's Delta Romeo Romeo Papa.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's go find it first.
This time the line should be aligned with the runway.
Okay.
Okay. What is it that drones are show up at airports nowadays? Why would somebody fly their drone over an airport?
To make people nervous.
They should catch them. So you have the right to drama music for your touch and go nights up.
Dum dum.
And if those drones, we don't know how big those are, actually from civilian folks who are just stupid, I think they should pay the disturbance they caused. Like,
And they should simply shoot them down. And then if it is civilians, I mean, they are not that cheap. So that's their punishment.
shutdown, yes, but also why should other people pay for delays and stuff they caused?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in Germany, they just last week actually made a law which clarified who can shoot down which drones. Until then, it wasn't clear.
Okay. Boston, of what do they get fined? Roundabout.
Well, I mean, if it's a civilian and he gets caught and there was disruption caused by the drone, then he would probably be fined, but he would also be made to pay. There would be two different procedures, but then the airlines could sue him.
And if they actually would win, that would be a big heads up
That would
for
be
stupid
expensive.
people.
Yeah, I mean, there's two cases. There's a criminal case where the state would prosecute them for flying a drone where they are not allowed to.
The no-fly zone.
Yeah, but then there would be the damages, which would be done by either the airport or the airlines, and that could be a lot more than what the fine would be.
Yeah. I don't know how it's in Norway. Do every drone have to be registered?
Ooh, airfield.
Hello?
Are you there?
I don't know. You have to find me.
Oh, it's interesting. It's actually a green runway.
Okay.
Which is really something that sticks out because everything else is not green.
Yes, every drone gets registered and you have to file with the authorities before you fly anywhere, period. So over here it's, yes, you have to register almost every drone. Almost is the teeny tiny ones you would just fly for kicks in your garden without a camera. So like VFR, those don't need to be registered under a certain weight, and everything above that of course, has to be registered with the authorities with Eurocontrol, or however the guys are called here in Austria for those. Yeah. So touch. Bunk. Gear up. Whee! That's weird. Every time I look at Sea Fury, and she wasn't in sight for a moment or two, she just puts her wing from storage mode to flight mode.
Yeah.
That's weird.
If it's far away, then they're up.
No sleeping on the job. It's enough when I do that. Everybody up and humming. Nice. There's Boston over there. What do you think, Natsab? Will there be actually modeled stuff in Niamey?
I don't know if there is anything famous there. I'm not sure, but I mean, it's a capital, so there might be. I do see a sort of whitish cloud mist up ahead, so that could well be around Niamey.
And it wasn't Eurocontrol, it was Austrocontrol. What you have to file the drones at. And over a certain weight, you also need insurance for your drone here in Austria.
Mhm.
A former worker colleague of mine was stupid and flew with the drone too far, too high, under approach for runway 11 of Vienna International. They caught him. Wasn't cheap.
Yeah. No. That is indeed stupid.
Had to pay 2,000 euros. And he got in trouble with the authorities.
Yeah.
Yes, especially when you're a 20-year-old. Notorious and normally do not have much money at the end of the month left. Yeah. But you know what, Boston Elf? He never did it again. Lesson learned. There are a few savings account go whoosh. Yes. Or more likely, woo, like a drone. There are few fields, special fields in the surrounding of Vienna, where it's allowed to fly till a certain altitude restriction with your drone. But they're outside of Vienna and many don't go there because they don't care.
You see that stupid fog cover coming up?
It's getting hazy.
It's always the same in that sim.
Yeah, there comes a capital and you get the haze.
Yeah. But I've got my own weather.
I come back to 2020 and the inside camera views feel so natural. I don't fool around with them much anyways. In 2024 it's all awkward. Well, something what I find awkward in 2024 is many buttons of 2020 are, well, I speak from the vanilla setup. I haven't touched any of the settings with different keyboard buttons and so on. you have to press Shift WASD for moving freely around in the cockpit. In 2020, you just use WASD. Why? Or the arrow keys. So I don't get it why they did not leave the vanilla setting the same like in 2020. Getting used to, but yeah, I don't like it. And I'm too lazy. Also the B key.
In the cockpit, I use the mouse in both things.
Yeah. But isn't it that when you turn left and right, you always see from the seat of the pilot? If you would have to go on the co-pilot side, down under where a button sits, but you cannot reach from the captain's side.
That is true. Then I have to use the camera menu or something like that.
Yeah.
But since I mostly fly GA, that doesn't happen very often.
I had such a problem with the DC-6 with the Connie. I get a haze. Not good. The Cat Bat song.
So far, I see no marker.
Yes. Exactly, Boston Elf. Okay. Wait. Just a few nauticals, and there's the city of Niamey, the capital of Niger.
Yep. Without the fog, you can see it. On the right shore. Oh, 2 markers now.
So good to hear you can't zap. You have any historical anecdotes for us?
About this place, no. That's a blank.
Okay. Where is my popcorn? I got popcorn clouds. I just can tell you that the total population is around 26 million. The megacity on the Niger River is the political, cultural, and economic center of the country. He's here. Yeah. Would it be typical?
I just read it's one of the poorest countries in the world. A former French colony.
Hmm.
That's why it's pronounced Niger in French.
Okay.
And it has blinky lights at the runway.
Yeah, it's a fancy one. A fancy runway. Just going over the city ones.
There's two runways actually. And I take the blinky one.
You take the blinky one. There's a mast.
A non-blinky one.
There's a mast over there. But otherwise, pretty flat buildings. No skyscrapers. No. Nothing is... There's a bridge over troubled water. Yeah. Nothing special over here. So I need to land. Spitty is thirsty again. Flying full speed, she guzzles up fuel like no tomorrow. She was a floaty. A floaty float.
They have 10 languages here.
10.
10,
Why? How?
exactly.
Oh, that was another 95 on LRM. A 200 something over in flow. I'll take the 95. So. Oh. They aren't getting better. Did you read it?
Pork chop. Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Actually, Boston, if I have to pass this question, I don't know. I probably knew it before, but I don't know it now. Kaida. Hello, how you doing? Have a B-17 to escort? No, there's no B-17 to escort.
Lila Kaidan?
There is a Pelican, a Warthog, a Messerschmitt, and a Sea Fury. How are you doing, Kaida? We're over Niamey at the moment, the capital of Niger or Niger. How it is pronounced in French, right? Niger?
Niger.
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 And I could not type this in the stream title that we are flying in Niger. Ooh, Congrats! Nice! Yeah, I'm also curious. I'm looking forward to FS weekend. like Scruffy Tom's sock cam, just with kinda the pedal cam.
For some reason, my plane is faster now with the weather setting changed.
Interesting.
But I have a headwind of 12 knots, so I don't think that can be the explanation. So it's 280 now. Oh, it's just the airspeed, so probably the ground speed
I'm
hasn't
just
really.
262.
Yeah.
In a moment or two, we crossed the border into Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso. After Delta Romeo Romeo Echo. Let's see if I catch up. So now we leave the Niger. And we're gonna follow the roads.
Mm-hmm.
So where's my road? I guess that one is it. Yeah, looks fine.
There's a road to my left. Yeah.
It's somehow a dry riverbed or something.
Yep.
Kakasi. Okay.
Kakasi, yeah.
Pedal cam sounds very unique. Fast enough.
Mm-hmm. I just read what Boston Elf wrote.
Since there are no major landmarks or points of interest in our immediate vicinity, let me tell you about Tilbury, the closest city to our current location. Tilbury is a significant town in western Niger, situated along the Niger River. The city has long been a hub for river trade and agriculture, thanks to its proximity to this vital
Yeah, I can't
causeway.
open that
It
link
also serves as the capital of the
because I haven't got
Tilbury region,
Facebook.
which was established in 1992 when Niger reorganized its administrative divisions. The area is known for its traditional markets, where local farmers and traders gather, and for being a gateway to the W National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site not far from here.
Okay, Geoff rambled away. So can I share this somehow to you? In case he gets off again? Well, imagine if we in the sim could smell the quality of Afghans. Well, do you smell the quality of Afghans? Me stupid being asking? Much of nothing. I think the Magic Tree Air Freshener Company is missing out on a whole target audience. Yes. That would be funny. Then you get your tree with a little fan in front of your screen or behind your screen. There's always the smell of airplane. So coming up, Delta Romeo Romeo Echo. In theory, aligned with the magenta line.
Yep.
Just finding first. The smell of F-gas in the morning. Let's tag. Attach and went.
Since there are no specific points of interest immediately nearby, let me tell you about Terra, the closest town to our current position. Terra is a small but notable town in western Niger, serving as the administrative centre of the Terra department. Its origins date back to colonial times when the French established administrative posts in the region. The area around Terra is primarily agricultural, with local markets playing a central role in daily life. Terra is also known for its proximity to the Niger River, which has historically been a lifeline for transportation and trade in this part of the country. The town's airstrip, Terra Airport, is a modest facility, but serves as a vital link for the community, especially during the rainy season when roads can become impassable.
Do you find it?
Not yet.
For you, it's a blast by Edorin.
There is something
A buzz by.
that looks, could be it. Yeah, I think that's it. Not really a runway.
No, not really.
I just did a low pass.
Me too. We did a buzz by. That's some weird marking on Little Nav map.
Okay, so we are approaching the Sahel zone, which is the southern border to the Sahara.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not that far away from Algeria, actually. Yeah. So we're approaching Tuareg country.
So. In a moment or two, we're over the border for Burkina Faso. We can do a touch and went at Dory.
Mhm.
Waypoint 24 for you.
Yeah.
I did miss the airport.
Since there are no specific points of interest immediately nearby, let me tell you about the Niger River, which is a defining feature of this region. The Niger River is the third longest river in Africa, stretching over 2,600 miles from the Guinea Highlands through Mali and Niger before emptying into the Gulf of Guinea. It has been a crucial waterway for centuries, supporting agriculture, fishing and trade for countless communities along its banks. The river's seasonal flooding creates fertile land, making it vital for local farmers.
Jeff is rambling along. I started the Saint Tension tour guide. And since there is no significant highlight, he points out various facts about here. Maybe he will tell us something about Dory as well. Hey Jeff, can you tell us actually something about Burkina Faso? Did it work?
Absolutely. Burkina Faso is a landlocked country in West Africa, formerly known as Upper Volta until 1984, and it's known for its diverse landscapes, including savannas and the dramatic sandstone cliffs of the Sindo Peaks. The country gained independence from France in 1960, and its capital is Ouagadougou. Burkina Faso is famous for its vibrant music and film scene, especially the biennial Fespaco Film Festival, which is one of Africa's most important cultural events. The Mossi people, who make up the largest ethnic group, have a long history in the region, with their kingdoms dating back to the 11th century.
And what about the capital of this country? We already crossed the border.
Ouagadougou is the capital of Burkina Faso, founded in the 11th century and known today for its bustling markets and as the host city of Africa's largest film festival, Fespaco.
Okay. Can you tell us again how Burkina Faso was called before 1948? 84. Messed up.
Before 1984, Burkina Faso was known as Upper Volta.
Never heard that name. Did you?
I can't hear what your guide says.
I'm streaming it in Discord.
Yeah, can't hear it. But
Weird.
is that correct, what I wrote?
Upper Volta, yes. Never heard of that. So there comes Dory. You found it?
Not yet.
I'm filling up oven. Kinda. She guzzles fuel away like no tomorrow. Normally you would not fly her like that. The max boost would only be a few minutes whilst combat. That plane has not the biggest reach, even flying her economically. About 600 nauticals. And that's that. And then you fly about 190 knots. Was that nice? There's a shop kitty. What shop kitty? Tuxedo, Tabby, Redhead. Mostly white with some black. Nice. There's my airport. Well, runway. Wouldn't call that an airport. Is this local music?
Yep.
Nice.
Tuareg music. Tuareg are the people who basically live in and around the Sahara.
Okay.
Since there aren't any notable landmarks immediately visible, let me share something about Dori, the town we're currently flying over. Dori is the capital of the Sahel region in Burkina Faso and has been an important settlement for centuries, serving as a crossroads for trans-Saharan trade routes. The town is known for its traditional markets and as a gathering place for the Fulani people, who are renowned for their cattle herding. Dori also hosts an annual livestock fair that attracts traders from across West Africa.
That's nice. That's very nice. That the kitty has had her own bed there. I'm curious how our kitty will behave in the caravan. Our little old lady.
But she will only be in the caravan when it's stationary. So
Yes.
I don't. There will not be a problem. She will be in the car when you're moving.
Yeah, of course. But you don't know my drama queen.
It could be more difficult if it was, uh, you know, a mobile thing where everything would move. But this way,
My little drama queen.
she gets enough food. I think everything else doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm curious. Fast enough?
The next flight will be Mali mostly, won't it? And Mali has a lot of good music.
Okay. I just read that in the capital there are the Mossy people.
Yeah, they still have an emperor.
Yeah,
I read.
but he is not the one in charge.
Yeah. What I liked was that sentence when the French took over, the first thing they did, they burned the whole town to the ground.
Okay. Why?
So they, they introduced themselves really nicely.
Total darlings. Total darlings, those guys.
Since there aren't any notable landmarks immediately visible, let me share something about Gorom Gorom, the closest significant town in this direction. Gorom Gorom is an important trading centre in northeastern Burkina Faso, and its name means you sit down and will sit down, reflecting its role as a meeting place for various nomadic groups. The town is famous for its vibrant weekly market, which attracts Tuareg, Fulani and Bella traders from across the Sahel. Historically, Gorom Gorom has been a crossroads for trans-Saharan trade routes, and even today it's a fascinating spot for those interested in the movement of people and goods across the desert.
Thank you, Jeff. I just don't see the town Gorom Gorom on the map. Solid F on 12,000 feet. What you doing so high up there, buddy? Excuse me. The day on the exhibit shows. Boston goes, whee! That looks like a mine or something.
A long straight road.
Yeah. Almost straight, I would say.
Yeah. Let's put it that way. You would know when you can overtake.
Yes, exactly. $95 nauticals to the capital.
Was an elf.
Since there aren't any notable landmarks or natural features immediately visible, let me tell you about Bogande, the closest significant town to our current position. Bogande is the capital of the Nagnia province in eastern Burkina Faso. The town is known for its role as a regional administrative centre and has grown steadily since the construction of its modest airport, Bogande Airport, which was established to improve access to this remote part of the country. The area around Bogande is primarily agricultural, with local markets serving as important hubs for trade and social gatherings. The town's location on the edge of the Sahel means it experiences a mix of savanna and semi-arid landscapes, making it a unique spot for anyone interested in the transition between ecological zones.
You could say on this road that the speed limits are enforced by airplane. I see a red van. 12 o'clock. He's going whatever. And the transmission from the tower, if he reaches 15 above, take him out. There's actually a picture with an F-18.
Yeah, waiting in the bushes. Yep.
I'm on it. Take him out. And now to target acquired. Nice. No, not to cinema. To the naughty boys and gals. Whee! Grandpa Puff. I don't think that in real life there would be so many cars down there.
Hmm?
I don't think that in real life would be so many cars down there.
No, that's always. The sim always puts too many cars on the road. It's also like when we were doing these last 2 Saturday flights and we were in the most remote mountain valleys, bumper to bumper traffic.
Yeah. $66 nauticals.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Since we're in a fairly remote area with no major landmarks immediately visible, let me share something about Barcelogo, the closest town to our current location. Barcelogo is a small town in the San Matenga province of Burkina Faso and serves as an important local centre for trade and agriculture. The region is characterised by its savanna landscape, which is especially striking from the air during the rainy season when the fields turn vibrant green. Barcelogo Airport, though modest, plays a crucial role in connecting this rural area to larger cities, especially during times when road travel is difficult.
road travel is difficult, he said. Can imagine. I don't think the roads down there are paved. Or what do you think?
The main roads probably are.
But everything else, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Hmm. I see the video to it. Boston F. Pretty cool that the musicians from this song are all over the world. What airport? From Cuba, Miami, Japan. Amazing. Airport is still a little loud. I don't know where that one is. I didn't put it into the flight plan. Yeah, strip. So some local music. And a bit more than 45 nauticals. There you have a runway. I think the kitty is dreaming. Yes, the kitty is dreaming. So, magenta line is aligned with the runway.
Okay.
45 nauticals.
Since we're currently flying just south of Kaya, let me tell you about Kaya itself, which is the largest city in the San Matenga province of Burkina Faso. Kaya has been an important regional centre for trade and transportation for decades, especially since the construction of the Kaya airport in the mid-20th century. The city is known for its large weekly market, which draws people from surrounding villages to trade livestock, grains and handmade goods. Kaya also played a significant role during the Sahel droughts of the 1970s and 1980s, serving as a hub for humanitarian aid and migration.
So, last leg. can somebody throw in a song that's a bit faster and keeps people awake? It's a pretty song, Nights Up, but somehow I just want to.
It's exactly my kind of speed. I like relaxed music.
Oh, good morning, sweetheart. The kitty is awake. Mäuschen, geh auf deinen Kratzbaum. Dankeschön. The magical 20 minutes before midnight, where the kitty is active. Human is talking about me. Lying down again. I'm ignoring her.
I wanted to play something fast, but there is something in the pipeline already.
Diverting to check on this body of water. Okay. That's the piano, guys.
Since there aren't any notable natural landmarks immediately visible, let me tell you about Lumbila, the closest town to our current position. Lumbila is known for its reservoir, which was constructed in the 1960s to provide water for Ouagadougou and surrounding areas. The Lumbila Dam is a key feature here, and from the air you can often spot the shimmering surface of the reservoir, especially during the dry season when water becomes a precious resource. The area around Lumbila is popular for weekend getaways, with several recreational facilities and even a training centre for the Red Cross.
Did you find something at this body of water you went to check on? You saw some buildings. Okay. Maybe some agricultural stuff like greenhouses or something. Yeah. Makes sense.
Quite a big place, but not a single point of interest.
Yeah, another capital which is, well, neglected, could you say?
Yep.
Honestly, who is flying here? I don't see anybody in the sky. Which is not from us, the cat pack. In theory, that should be a big airport. Yeah, there it is.
It's a big runway. Very big runway.
Well, it has 9,800 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And an ILS cone, actually. Okay, there we are. So, wheelies out, flappies down. Here we go.
We have a drunk plane again.
A drunk plane?
Yeah. MIDI can sometimes act as if it's drunk. Dipping down one side, dipping down the other side.
Ah, that's what you mean. So here we go.
All very generic here.
Yeah, typical.
At our 1 o'clock, right beneath us, you'll spot the Ouagadougou International Airport. This airport has been the main gateway to Burkina Faso since it opened in 1960, replacing the old airstrip that was located closer to the city centre. The airport has seen everything from presidential arrivals to the hustle and bustle of the biennial FESPACO Film Festival, when filmmakers and movie fans from across Africa descend on the city. Its single runway stretches over 3,000 metres,
No. Don't dip on me.
and it's a key hub for both domestic and international flights.
Just stay there for a second. I'm gonna wheel beneath you through.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check.
Yes, Birgit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight to the beautiful city of Accra.
Nope. I don't know why Birgit now activated herself, but whatever. The Pelican is massive aside of our little planies.
I just see too little bonanzas.
There's one thing you can say to the pelican, but it's not small. Hey, Catbot. Hey, buddy. Welcome.
Somebody is home from work.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny with the Sea Fury. When she's close, she looks all right. When she's further away, then the wings go up.
Okay.
But we have another one, isn't it? The Corsair or something like that, which also has
Wild
these
kitty.
folding
The wild
wildcat,
kitty.
yeah. And that had the same problem in the beginning.
Mm.
You would always, in a group flight, you would always see it with the wings up.
So, the brothers in crime. There we go. I got my pictures. Well, guys, it was nice to fly with you today. Thank you for sticking along. We are again in the mountains on Saturday. Yes, camembert or mozzarella. We're again in the mountains on Saturday in Microsoft 2024. This will be fun. So, have a good night, guys. We're signing out. Stay tuned for Saturday. I just need to find a
Night.
button. I need to find the button. There it is.